Welcome back to the Sea Y'all life. Sea Y'all on land, that is. Today we want to share our renovations with you of our new home sweet home when we're not on Sea Y'all.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Sea Y'all life. I'm Andrea, this is Tom, and we have 2 pups. We're a couple of Texas transplants living the empty nest life to the fullest. For us, that's living part-time on our 44-foot DeFever trawler in San Diego. Our hope is that as you join us on our dreams and adventures, we'll inspire you to discover your own.
Home sweet home. These days when we're not living on the boat, this has been our home for the last 3 weeks.
Yes, we've made her comfortable, beautiful, and livable. But when we bought her, there was a lot of work to take her from before to after.
Last week we shared with you all the renovations we did in a 3-week period in December. This 2004 RV had a very outdated interior, so we set about replacing the flooring, painting the walls and cabinets, upgrading plumbing and light fixtures, and more.
So here we are 3 weeks later, and now that you've seen all the different things we've done, we want to give you the grand tour to show you the finished results, and we're quite happy with it.
This is my favorite place on the RV, and I have to start with my very favorite thing that I built. This used to be a 20-inch TV with a tube on it, tube TV that sat in this, weighed about 100 pounds. I took this out and made a bar. All we did was take a couple sheets of plywood, cover them with some vinyl stick-on, cut some holes in it, light it from the bottom, and voila, there you go. Of course, the bar has to come down once the engine gets started, so we break down the bar and put the bottles safely away when we're traveling. A couple other things up here. We have our coffee bar for in the morning, our Lexus, our sound system for the RV, Bluetooth speaker, of course our beautiful fireplace here. Huge, throws off a lot of heat though. This is it. This is the comfy chair. This is where I like to sit. Mounted this TV, which replaced the 20-inch tube TV, and that was pretty easy to mount and hook up, and there you have it. Andrew dresses it up with some pillows and some throws and everything, and the one thing we're still going to do is replace this carpet. I know that carpets in vans and RVs are so 70s, and this carpet needs to be replaced, probably with a lighter tan or something like that, so that's still to be done.
That was impossible to have done during the month of December. We're lucky we got any of this done.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks max that we had to get this thing done, and more to come. This thing is a 2004 and it's so old that it did not come with a backup camera, and you need a backup camera on RVs. So another thing we installed, or I installed, is a backup camera, which is great to see behind you. This is a 2004 Fleetwood Terror with 15,000 miles on it. Like Andrew said, we bought it from our friends Robert and Molly, and Robert went through the whole engine, and this thing is bulletproof. It has a 8.1 liter General Motor workhorse chassis and engine, and it's bulletproof like Robert said, so should go for 200,000 miles. It's 26 foot with the queen in the back. It's one of the smallest Class A motorhomes that you're going to find. Like I said, the TV fits perfectly here because you have all of the cables coming in through here, all the cable devices you can hook up. Obviously a Blu-ray, but this is where our router and modem is for Wi-Fi. Of course you need that, so it hides everything perfectly up there, and then we have some plugs and everything else, some storage as well.
This is our dinette, and actually you can remove the table, insert it below, and this becomes a pretty comfortable bed. And we recovered the cushions. Still need to get the backs done. Like I said earlier, it was really hard to find people to do this kind of work during the month of December, but I picked these sort of teal faux suede cushions that are super comfortable. Tom did some peel and stick magic on this Formica table, and I ordered these curtains actually from, well, they're from Etsy, but they are Cantha scarf curtains from India. And once I picked those curtains and a few other things I'll show you, it really helped me to have a direction, a look and a feel to go with on the vibe that we were going to have on this RV. All of the cabinets in the entire RV were brown, and there was some pretty unattractive circa 2004 wallpaper covering all the walls. So we came in and had all the cabinets painted white. We added some gold pulls onto the cabinets. We changed out the dinette light. And one of my personal favorite things on the whole RV is I found a cuckoo clock to replace the old clock that used to be right there. And up here is where we store a lot of our food. I use a lot of baskets. It's looking a little messy right now, but we have a little bit of a system going. Over here on this side, oh, it looks a little more organized over there. So yeah, this is basically our pantry. We can comfortably have probably about 6 people in here to entertain or to have a meal with, because we've got 2 seats over here on each side of the dinette. Then we've got the 2 captain chairs up front, and then this little club chair that swivels.
Rose, is that your seat? Rose, is that your seat?
Up here is an extenuation of our pantry. We have some wine, some mixers, and some coffee. And then up here above the door, we have all the hooks for our keys and a few other miscellaneous items.
Kind of our junk closet pull.
Sort of.
Not junk drawer, yeah.
Yeah. We replaced the old linoleum and carpeting with these really pretty vinyl wood planks, and we love them. Across from the dinette, we have the little kitchenette. We replaced the old chrome or stainless faucet, I don't remember what it was, with gold that matches the cabinet pulls. It has a double sink, and we went with some more peel and stick on the counter. You know, it's not perfect, but it works. It's cute. It looks a lot better than the 2004 counter that was here before, and we really like it. And the counter actually has a little extension over here, add a little more workspace. Down here under the sink we have our spice cabinet, and then in this cabinet we've got 409 dish soap and so forth. Then we have room for all of our silverware and additional knives and spoons and wine openers and all the utensils. I found this really adorable little toaster oven. It's made by Dash. You can do a whole sandwich, or a whole bagel, but really it's sort of a half a bagel, half of an English muffin at a time toaster, but it works for us. And then yesterday, Tom just hung this magnetic knife rack, which I really like. In addition to the peel and stick marble, we did peel and stick 3D subway top for the backsplash along with the border. It has a stove, 3-burner stove. It has an oven that works great. All our pots and pans are down there. And it has a really good sized refrigerator. It's definitely better than on Sea Y'all. We've got a good sized freezer, good sized fridge, all the conveniences of home. Up here is where we keep all of our plates and bowls, glasses, wine glasses, and coffee mugs. Right here above me we have a nice vent with a fan, and so we can open that vent, we can turn on the fan, and it sucks all the warm air out and keeps this place cool. It's my first time to use the stove on the RV, and I'm making gumbo for lunch. Works pretty well. We decided to go with a little bit of a boho eclectic style and just make it really fun. This RV is not so pretty to look at on the outside, so we wanted to make it just really fun and uplifting, a happy place to be on the inside. So there's lots of, tassels, there's flamingos, there's tropical birds, color everywhere. Here in the bathroom, we did a few things. It had one whole big mirror on the back wall that we paid someone to use heat on it and to completely get rid of the whole mirror so that we could do something a little bit different and more fun. We also added the gold hardware, the gold faucet, and we got a really cute new shower curtain, and we did the peel and stick marble on the counter. We also had a brand new light put in here to get rid of the big giant 3-ball horrible looking light that was there before. Here in the back of the RV we've got the queen bedroom. We again painted everything white, and it's really brightened up this room, really the whole RV. And we also replaced blinds throughout the whole RV, more modern curtains and tie backs. And the bed is pretty comfy. I would say it's not as comfortable as Sea Y'all, but it's comfy enough. Actually, it's very comfortable. It's just not, we don't have a walk around, so it just doesn't feel quite as spacious as the as the boat does. But we also mounted a TV back here, and there's even a nice little spot where I've got a makeup mirror and a little stool to get ready in the mornings. And then we've got a closet over here, and back here we've got plenty of drawers with a couple more cabinets up above the bed. And then I've got baskets that there's a big space underneath these drawers, and I've got baskets where we are also able to store items. I thought that one way to really set the tone and the vibe of our RV before you even got inside was to have this cute Mexican tile on the sides of the step, and I have to tell you, it's one of my favorite things. We love the outdoor space here. We brought our patio furniture from home, and it's so fun to sit out here in the evening and turn the fire pit on with friends and have a glass of wine.
Okay, so I need to mention that she's not the prettiest on the outside. Decals are cracking. She needs a good wax job, but the inside obviously looks great after the renovation. This is an incredible feature on this motorhome. We call it the garage. Total pass-through in the back. Look at all that space. I don't know if it does it justice. There's been a ton of stuff back here. Of course, the bed doesn't have storage underneath it, but we'll trade that for all this space back here. And it has 3 swing-up doors, so you can get in from any side, and it's lit as well. One of the awesome things about this RV park is there's line dancing, there's shuffleboard, there's water aerobics, there's tennis, there is pickleball, there is a wood shop, there's crafts,
Bingo!
there's bingo, there's a library, there's pizza night, there's hot dog night,
Hiking.
there's burger night,
And they bring in live bands and other kinds of performers. It's a pretty cool RV park.
and square dancing.
I don't know about the square dancing.
I hope there's square dancing.
But bottom line is we love this place. It's really fun. Thanks for joining us for this episode of See Y'all on Land. We're so glad you could be here with us to look at the complete renovation of our humble, hoopty little RV.
Beatnik.
Beatnik. We'll
See
see y'all
y'all soon.
soon.